going to go to watching YouTube right now, and today I'll be reading the Bible part 28. Hopefully you guys enjoy this type of videos. Yeah, I know these are a little bit different, but they've been on my channel for a while now, so, oh, okay. Okay, number 28 and, 28. I'm going to have to put it down just maybe a little higher. Wow, I'm sorry, this is kind of shaky camera. Wow, 40 seconds is kind of just intro. Okay, now let's do this. 48. 48, okay. And then 49. And then 50 next time, and then we're done with Exodus. Wow, 50 is how long? Well, let's do this. 48. After this, Joseph was told, behold, your father is ill. So he took with him his 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, and it was told to Jacob, your son Joseph has come to you. The Israel summoned his strength and sat up in bed. And Jacob said to Joseph, God Almighty appeared to me at Luz in the land of Canaan, and blessed me, and said to me, behold, I will make you fruitful, and multiply you, and I will make of you a company of peoples, and will give this land to you offspring after you for an everlasting persuasion. And now your 2 sons, who were born to you in the land of Egypt before I came to you in Egypt, are mine. Ephraim and Manasseh shall be mine, as Reuben and Simeon are, and the children they shall be called by the name of their brothers in the invitations. As for me, when I come from Padan, to my sorrow, Rachel died in the land of Canaan, on the way where there was still some distance to go to Bethlehem. And I buried her there on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. When Israel saw Joseph's son, he said, who are these? Joseph said to his father, they are my sons, whom God has given me here. And he said, bring them to me, please, that I may bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim with age, so that he could not see. So Joseph brought them near him, and he kissed them, and embraced them. And Israel said to Joseph, I never expected to see your face, and behold, God has let me see your offspring also. Then Joseph removed them from his knees, and he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near him. And Israel stretched out his right hand and laid it on the hand of Ephraim, who was younger, and his left hand on the head of Manasseh, crossing his hands. For Manasseh was the firstborn, and he blessed Joseph and said, the God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who who has been my shepherd all my life long to this day, the angel who has redeemed me from all evil. Bless the boys, and in them let my name be carried on, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into multitude in the midst of the earth. When Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand on the head of Ephraim, it displeased him, and he took his father's hand to move it from Ephraim's herd to Manasseh's herd. And Joseph said to his father, "Not this way, my father, since this is one of the firstborn. Put your right hand on your head." But his father refused and said, "I know, my son." Wow, we're getting pretty close. "I know he also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. Nevertheless, his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his offspring shall become a multitude of nations. So bless them that day, saying, By you Israel will pronounce blessing, saying, God make you as Ephraim and as Manasseh, I'm pretty sure." Thus he put Ephraim before Manasseh. Then Israel said to Joseph, "Behold, I am about to die, but God will give me with you, and will bring you again to the land of your fathers. Moreover, I have given you to rather than to your brothers one mountain slope that I took from the hand of the Amorites with my sword and with my bow." Jacob blessed his sons. Then Jacob called his sons and said, "Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you what shall happen to you in days to come. Assemble and listen, O sons of Jacob. Listen to Israel your father. Abram, you are my firstborn, my might, and the first fruits of my strength, permanent in stature and permanent in power. Unstable as water, you shall not have permanence. Because you went up to your father's bed, then you defiled it. He went up to my couch. Simon and Levi are brothers. Weapons of violence are their swords. Let my soul come not into their council. O my glory, be not joined to their company. For in their anger they killed men, and in their wrathfulness they hamstrung oxen. Cursed be their anger, for it is fierce, and their wrath for it is cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel. Judah, your brothers shall praise you. Your hand shall be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's sons shall bow down before you. Judah is lion's club. From the prayer, my son, you have gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion and as a lion's. Who dares rouse him? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until Tribute comes to him, and to him shall be the obediences of the people, binding his fowl to the vine, and his donkey's colt to the choice vine. He was washed his garments in wine, and his vesture in the blood of grapes. His eyes are darker than wine, and his teeth whiter than milk. Superhome shall dwell at the shoe of the sea. He shall become a heaven for ships, and his brother shall be at Sedahom. Okay, now let's go on to Issachar, his strong donkey, crouching between the shipfolds. He saw that a resting place was good, and that the land was pleasant. So he bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant at forced labor. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent in the way, a viper in the path, that bites the house's heels, so that his rider falls backward. I wait for your salvation, O Lord. Raiders shall raid Gad, but he shall raid at their heels. Asher's food shall be rich, and he shall yield royal delicacies. Naphtali is the doe let loose that bears beautiful fawns. Joseph is fruitful, bought a fruitful by a spring. His branches run over the wall. The archers brightly attacked him, shoot at him, and harassed him stubbornly. Yet his bow remained unmoved. His arms remained an eagle by the hands of mighty one of Jacob. From there is the shepherd, the stone of Israel, by the God of your father, who will help you, be the Almighty, who will bless you with blessing of heaven above, blessing of the deep that crouches beneath, blessing of the breasts and of the room. The blessing of your father are mighty beyond the blessing of my parents, up to the boundaries of the everlasting hills. May they be on the herd of Joseph, and on the brow of him who was set apart from his brothers. Benjamin is ravenous wolf in the among the prayer, and at everything dividing the spoil. Jacob's death, burial. One second, I just need to. Okay. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel. This is what their father said to them as he blessed them, blessing each with the blessing suitable to him. Then he commanded them and said to them, I am to be gathered to my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that it is in the field of Ithron, the Hittite, in the cave that is in the field at Machpelah, to the Muhammad, in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field from Ithron, the Hittite, to possess as a buying place. There they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife. There they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah. The field and the cave that is in it were bought from the Hittites. When Jacob finished commanding his sons, he drew up his feet into the bed and breathed his last, and was gathered to his people. Now 50. Well, 50 doesn't seem too long at all, but I'm not going to read it. I'm going to save it for the last and final episode. Or should today be that? Well, it's not last episode. It's the last episode of being in the book of Genesis. The next is Exodus. Wow. And then how long is Exodus? Wow. Exodus doesn't go on too long. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.